How do extraordinary expenses affect child support? Imagine your child needs special medical treatment or a private school that costs more than usual. These are what we call extraordinary expenses, and they can change how much child support is paid. When parents go to court or use child support guidelines, they consider these costs separately from basic needs like food and shelter. Basic child support is usually based on each parent's income and how many children they have. But extraordinary expenses are added on top of that. For example, if your child has ongoing dental work that costs more than a certain amount each year or needs special tutoring, those are considered extraordinary. Other costs might include mental health counseling, extracurricular activities like sports or music lessons, or even private school tuition. If the child needs long-distance transportation for visitation, that can also be included. When calculating child support, courts look at these expenses and add them to the basic support amount. The total amount then gets divided between parents based on their income. So if one parent earns 60% of the combined income, they usually pay 60% of the extraordinary costs too. Some states have rules about what counts as an extraordinary expense. For instance, only medical costs above a certain dollar amount per year are considered. If health insurance covers part of the expense, only the amount above the threshold is split between parents. Courts also review whether the expense is necessary and reasonable. If a parent asks for reimbursement, the court will check if the expense benefits the child and if it's fair given the family's financial situation. Parents are encouraged to talk and agree on how to handle these costs. If they cannot agree, the court will decide based on the facts. Keeping records of expenses and sharing information helps ensure fairness and transparency. In the end, extraordinary expenses increase the total child support obligation. They are meant to cover important needs that basic support doesn't include. Courts review these expenses carefully to make sure they are necessary and benefit the child. Sharing these costs fairly helps both parents support their child's well-being and ensures that the child's special needs are met without causing financial hardship for either parent.